Hi folks. So have you seen that movie, The Princess Bride, where Inigo Montoya tells the dread pirate Roberts, who's been mostly dead for quite some time, who asks, hey, what's been happening in the last half hour of our flick? And he starts to tell him and says, there is too much. I will sum up. I cannot tell you everything that happens in Revelation chapter 11. There is too much. But we have two witnesses. This is really the climax of the first half of the whole book. Starting in verse 3. I will appoint my two witnesses, and they will prophesy for 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth. They are the two olive trees and the two lampstands, and they stand before the Lord of the earth. Just a couple of things here. 1,260 days is 3.5 years. 3.5 is half of 7, a number that is representing perfection, sometimes infinity, or just everything. So half of that is a long time maybe, but not forever. And so these two witnesses are proclaiming the gospel message in sackcloth. They, the church, are faithfully presenting the gospel by repenting, by turning to God themselves. Then we have something that basically is a cross between Avengers End Game meets The Matrix. I mean, it's crazy, and the good guys get killed, and this beast comes up, and then it looks like there's a new national holiday that is called Anti-Christmas, which is, hey, let's give gifts to each other because the church is dead, right? Ding dong, the witch is dead, but it's the church instead. But then God raises up the two witnesses, and people are shocked, they're dismayed, but some of them actually turn to God, which has not happened in the several previous chapters and all of the other things the seven trumpets were doing. All that destruction didn't bring anyone to know God as Savior, but the witness of our two witnesses in sackcloth did. Well, what's that all about? Friends, we're coming up on an election, and there's a great deal of concern that help from the government for the church is going away. There's some wonderful people doing some great things as followers of Jesus Christ in very powerful positions, some even appointed this week. And I'm thrilled about that. Revelation 11 tells us that the day is coming where all that help is going away. We can't rely on it. And so we're called to kind of come out in the public sphere and share the good news, and to show that we're repenting and trusting God and have to change things that we've done wrong ourselves. Here's the other thing that's actually seems terrible, but is good news. And that is that it says there's an earthquake and 1/10 of the city is destroyed. 7,000 people are killed, and that's awful, of course. But in the Old Testament connections, in many places where the wrath of God is poured out, only 10% survive. But here, because of the faithful work of the church, only 1/10 are lost. 9/10 come to know Christ as Savior. So, hey, hell is coming, I guess you could say. All kinds of crazy stuff, crazier than any superhero film. But as we are faithful to looking to God and repenting and sharing the good news, great things will happen. God bless you.